Let me make sure we're on the air. We on the air? Yes, sir, we are. Welcome one, welcome all to the Misfits Racing League Truck Series tonight, live from Darlington, South Carolina. Oh my goodness, throwback week, I tell you, it is a beautiful sight here, a beautiful night, under the stars here, and it is going to be some fun action racing. Hello everyone, welcome again. I'm Nick 2019 champ as your broadcaster. I've got my good buddy in the truck broadcast, Cowboy Watson. How you doing, bud?
Good. How are you, Dick?
I'm glad to be back at Darlington for a second day in a row, I guess you could say.
I'm glad to be in the booth tonight, not on the track like last night.
Yes, absolutely. Tonight is going to be a very, very interesting one, given it's going to be 68 laps tonight. 68 laps, and I have to look back at my perspective and say, hey, here's the stages, because I believe last time we were here, I have to go look at the stream that I had. But yes, we are back here at Darlington. It is time to go beating and banging once more. And I tell you, if anything was crazier than last night, I'm sure heck it's going to go crazier. So really quick, as your race went on, how did it go for you?
Very consistent actually. Got stage points, and at the end of the night, got a playoff berth locked up.
That's always a positive, if you ask me.
Yeah, great. Yeah, had a good run for the most part. Was able to stay out of trouble, and well, tonight we've got 15 trucks in the field. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out.
Yes, exactly. 15 drivers tonight is the field, and I am looking so much. I knew I had a Darlington stream that I could give you the lap counter and stuff like that. Poop. I have it somewhere. I don't know where it is, but
it's somewhere.
It is. But yes, tonight is going to be some fun. I don't know, but we'll have to see all those beautiful and bright throwbacks. And Dave mentioned earlier that these guys can run throwbacks if they wish. If you don't want to, it's your own decision.
I think it's in-game trucks with whatever throwbacks are available.
Well, I think it's that too, because if you look at what Maddie said, it is going to be that. So, I mean, it was only for that so extreme. But yes, I found my truck broadcast from last time we were here. Stage 1, I don't know why I had the meter on my screen, but right now we have, I believe, 16 laps in stage 1. If I can get to my the archives, so I'm sorry if I'm looking for that. Yeah, no, actually 19 laps in stage 1. So 19 in the first stage. The fuel looks around roughly around 13 to 14 laps, if you ask me. So that's going to be a very interesting strategy if these guys can make it. So
yeah, the thing is though, with the Xfinity cars last night, we only had 2 cautions. With these trucks, the way that they handle, we're going to see these trucks striping the wall, not only coming at a turn 2, but also in 3 and 4. Got to also remember that dreaded yellow.
Yes, oh, absolutely. And, we saw so much going on last night, and some guys had to, get only the top 5, I believe, maybe top 4, only stayed on the lead lap after stage 1.
Yeah, that early yellow kind of threw some things off for some people.
Absolutely.
Including myself.
So, it looks like 17 laps in stage 2, so 19 and 17. So, you gotta wonder, man. It is going to be a very interesting strategy, as we saw a strategy get played out last night. And looks like we're going to go green with 32 laps to go. And I tell you, it is going to be one heck of an event, and hopefully y'all get to tune in next week because Eldora's next week, and I tell you that is going to be one of the best. So,
not only that, Eldora is going to be a very eventful event. We've got 2 qualifying heat races that will determine the main event, and not only that, we have a 150 lap main event as well on tap.
If we get to 16, if we get to the max, so you're
but regardless, we'll have Dave on our weekly podcast this Monday night in regards to the Eldora show. So for our fans out there, please stay tuned on Monday night as Dave will be joining us on the stock show in regards to Eldora.
Exactly. And speaking of let's look at who's making tonight's field tonight. Dave and the 2 from Illinois. Turnover in the 88 from Ohio, Matty last night, who almost got himself a podium, will be driving the 52 from Connecticut. Corolla, last night's winner, the last 2 nights winners. Will he go for the trifecta? Fula in the 16, Michael in the 17 from Colorado. Full pull in the 74, and
from Texas,
thank you, Texas. Speedway from New Brunswick, Canada, driving the 56. Will he go to victory lane? Jamie in the 3 from Georgia. Reb from North Carolina, driving the 20. Piff in the 24 from Mississippi. Rogue from Washington in the 33. JPR, the 23 from PA. Another Pennsylvania driver. Duck driving the 18 truck. And his teammate, G-Pre, driving the famous Kyle Busch 51 from Alabama. Go Gators! Go Gators, Brandon! Go Gators!
Go get him, Big Black! Go get him, Big Black!
Yep, and I tell you what, it's going to be interesting. So, Darlington is known to scrape the wall and all that fun stuff, and someone is going to come out here a winner.
The question is who's going to be able to keep that truck off the wall? Who's going to be able to make the strategy work? But also as well, passing here, you've got to be patient.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Be patient that's the key, if you ask me.
But also as well, folks, for those that are watching, I will also be taking comments from those on the YouTube comments channel. So please give us a comment. Let us know if you're enjoying our show, and we look forward to giving you guys a good race tonight.
Well, here's the thing, Justin. I usually have the notifications. If someone says something in the chat, I can always read it out for us. So
absolutely great, good stuff. So just want to let you guys know that we are going to be engaged with our audience as well. And Nick, we also have another segment that we have to get to before too long. And that's going to be our picks.
Yes, absolutely. Really quick, I want to shout out to our sponsors before we start this event. I'd like to thank Mustang Makers for making our trophies. We are so thankful for that. Printaholics, we thank them so much for making our T-shirts and all that stuff. We're hoping to get more merch out there, and I got my shirt, and so if you haven't gotten one, make sure you get it soon. I'm sure they probably are gonna work on getting more. Tonko Prince, yes, the latest sponsor. And of course, we can't forget our favorite buddies up north in Connecticut or New Hampshire, and yes, the very own Beneath the Oaks podcast. Gentlemen, we love you so much. You can listen to them anywhere on your Apple Play Music or Spotify, wherever you find them, on your phone, tablet, whatever. Heck, I listened to them a couple of days ago and listened to the last week's talking, and boy, they're a funny group. We'd like to thank y'all so much for sponsoring our series, and it is going to be an amazing time. Now,
absolutely.
Justin, you talked about our favorite segment. Let's talk about that segment, and I'm going to let you go first last week.
I don't even know who I picked last week, to be honest with you, outside of the flag man.
but you know what?
But tonight could be interesting.
Yes, it can be. I'm going to start off right now. I'm going to say G-Pre as a winner because, knowing Brandon, he knows how to save the field like Dave does, but he does a whole lot better. So I'm going Brandon, and my dark horse. You know what? I'm going to say Speedway.
Nice.
Well, you got to realize this as well, is that Speedway, he's been close. You heard him on Monday. He's been close so many times. He came close at Bristol a couple weeks ago, and I tell you what, that 56 truck is known for first-time winners, so watch out for that 56. What do you got?
Ooh, oh boy. I am going to go with JPR as my winner. But Duck's going to be my sleeper.
Ooh, that is interesting. That's a very interesting poll, if you ask me. That's very interesting. But very good polls. Very good polls. And really quick, if y'all want to play along and make your predictions in the comment section below or chat, you can always tell us, and I'll read it out for me and Justin so that we can hear what y'all think. So that'd be interesting. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And really quick, last week at Road America was just... Last week wasn't good. It was just not what anyone wanted to see on a road course. And just crazy beating and banging, if you ask me.
And unfortunately for that, we've got that again in a couple of weeks at the Indianapolis Roval.
That is true. And think about this, Justin. We are 3 races away after tonight till we go to the playoffs. 3 races
so tonight,
away.
and not only that, tonight's going to be a very big points night as well because Eldora is double points. So so every driver tonight is really going to be looking for those points before they get to Eldora. And not only that, tonight can also provide some momentum going into Eldora for that winner.
Absolutely, and right now, that person looking below that cutoff is Speedway.
But it's really tight. It's really tight because Maddie missed last week at Road America, and it's very tight with Rogue right there, Duck, Speedway, and Maddie.
Yeah, yes, that's true because you got to realize Duck is right now ahead of that cutoff, but Maddie's right now above that cutoff, but not by much. It's in the
not by much. It's a very slim margin between those 4 drivers.
It is a 5-point buffer between Maddie and Sin right there, and right now Rogue is 1 point to the good right now, and you got to realize Speedway is 1 point looking in. If you look at this right now,
it's a big race.
I'm sorry, Speedway is 4 behind. I'm so sorry. Wait, why is it? No. Rogue is 4 plus to the good. Speedway is 4 below the cutoff. And I tell you, 4 points can matter going into this. But however, some guys have playoff points they can rely on. But yet, you got Corolla and Full Pool 3 points behind. Full Pool is ahead of Corolla by just 3 points. And they both have 6 playoff points. That could be a game changer when we reseed in a couple weeks at Indianapolis and see where everyone stacks up into the playoff format. It
really does, and tonight, like I said, those playoff points are going to be very important as well. Who's going to grab those playoff points to, get themselves seated for those playoffs?
Exactly. Oh, absolutely.
So there's a lot. There's not only do we have the playoff points going on, we're watching the cutoff line because we've got drivers that are fighting for playoff spots.
Absolutely. And right now, again, it would whoever wins tonight, if it's GU, and I'm sorry, not GU, if it's Full Pool or Corolla, one of them is going to have that 7th playoff point and take that first seed going into the first race of the playoffs. And your playoff.
Well, not only that, you have to look at the fast lap, the pole awards, and stages as well. It's not just winning a race. There's 5 points that a driver can gain from each race.
Absolutely.
So we could see a driver go out and absolutely dominate the field too. And it's possible, but we're not gonna, you can't put it past it either.
you can't make a prediction of what's going to happen either, because anything can happen. Heck, we could see a first-time winner, and we didn't expect it. But with that being said, hopefully, Dave has his stream up soon so qualifying can get sent out. However, it is going to be a very fun night. Now, again, we talked about it. I don't know if we talked about it last week or something, but Bonanza, who was sitting in a good spot, he was a lock. However, he backed out 2 reasons, and that is really good.
Personal reasons.
Yes, absolutely. And I mean, it was good to see him up there charging for win, or probably, I think he would have been really good, but unfortunately has to step down. And I tell you, it is going to be a very long playoff run. But right now, all these guys aren't probably worried about playoffs. I think they're more worried about next week is double points, man.
Yep, double points.
Double points.
Who's gonna? And like I said, like I said, we could have somebody that's in that, that's fighting for that playoff spot. Have a big night. You never know.
And you also got to realize guys who's got one playoff point, like Maddie, who won the stage at Bristol a couple weeks ago. They're qualifying right now, so it looks like they're only
qualifying has started.
Not yet. We're in the lobbies.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, it looks like, I guess, so Maddie told probably Dave that only in cars tonight.
In-game trucks.
Yes. So, I mean, it's understandable. No harm, no foul. So, and also
they didn't want the lag happening.
Absolutely. But right now they are getting ready to start qualifying. So, these next 3 weeks, and double points next week is going to be helpful if you're a guy below that cutoff. I tell you.
Especially with the guy like Speedway and Michael that are fighting for those points to get in.
Absolutely. And again, I mentioned this just a second ago or something. Maddie got a stage win at Bristol. Yes, that's a playoff point, but that's one playoff point. That's not like that determines where you're going to seed going into a couple weeks from now, depending on where you're standing on the points. If you have one playoff point, that's probably going to put you.
You got to stay in the top 12 in points, though.
You really do, but you got to keep your head straight. You got to keep your head on a swivel most of these last couple weeks.
And tonight we're going to see who has that head on a swivel.
Yes, absolutely. And really quick, at Darlington, I have not looked at him, but right now Corolla looking fast. Then it's Full Pool, Piff, Duck. All those cars, I mean, that's something. I couldn't hit a 29 if you ask me. I could never hit a 29.
I was able to hit a 29 in the draft in a car last night.
I mean, that's something. That is good. I mean, let's see really quick and see who was all on the daily from last night. JPR, Zios, and Corolla, and Full Pool. All those guys were on the daily from last night. So
wow.
On the weekly, not even one person from our not one person.
Well, you gotta realize, Nick, it's just a game. We're not here to try to set the world on fire.
No, we ain't. It's just a game. We're all here to have fun. We're all here to have fun, if you ask me. But yes, qualifying is commenced. They are coming to 1 to go this time by, and oh man, I mean, how cool would it be to see next week? I'm telling you, I'm going to tell you right now, watch out for Maniac, Piff, and Dave next week. Just warning you on that one, because we talked with Piff earlier, and he said, I'm good on dirt, It's either me, Maniac, or Dave, It's one of us three going to get up there and try to challenge for the win at Eldora. So, I'm just saying, watch out for one of those three, so.
Well, it all depends on who makes the field.
And remember, if it's a 16, if we have a full 16, it is going to be 150 laps. And remember, there's no pitting under the. You can't.
There's
really
no pitting at the. There's no pitting at the dirt track.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. If you ask me, but unless if we get a caution where, I mean, unless it's the cautions or stages, but yeah,
You're not gonna see anybody trying to.
There's no
fight
pit.
Their way through. There's no pit road.
Exactly.
There's no pit road. So
Even
basically, you got to stay on your A game at Eldora.
Absolutely. And really quick, turnover again. He was trying to run a steering wheel. I hope he got that figured out because steering wheels are easy to manage, but then, it takes time to get used to it, but he's a controller guy. So they just wrapped up qualifying right now. So go ahead.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something. Go ahead. What you got?
None?
Alright. Just trying to look out for you, man. Nah, he sends me an invite there. Alright, hey, that's that PS5, man. That's that PS5. And your poll winner for Darlington is Corolla with a 29838 Holy Toledo.
Oh.
And it doesn't seem to show who is starting behind him. And Dave is scrolling through the tracks like he wants to go on these tracks.
I don't mind. We can go back to Daytona. That's fine with me.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get those views up, man. Heck yeah.
Oh crap! Did I join? Okay, no, I'm good, hon.
Okay, I just have to say, no, don't join. He'll tell you. He'll tell us when to join. But what a poll.
Okay,
Dave
crap.
is starting inside the top 5. Good stuff.
Wow, good stuff. Got Full in 6th. We got Piff in 7th. Rolling Duck up in 4th.
I don't know who's second, so.
It might be Full Pull.
I'm going to say it's JPR in second.
JPR might be JPR in second.
It is JPR second. And
JPR in second, and then Full Pull. Wow.
Back out. You're in the lobby.
Back up. My bad. I joined too soon. Tell us to me another one.
Yep. There you go.
Okay. I need another one, Nick.
Just told them.
Okay.
Don't join when Maddie sends it right away. So.
No, I accidentally joined by accident. That was my bad.
Yeah.
That was my bad. Okay.
So, now you know my...
There we go. Now let me know when we're ready.
Alright, cool. Don't join yet, bud.
Nope, my bad. That was my bad. I jumped the gun.
He was too excited, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, and we are going to join right about now. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go racing from Darlington. It's time to lock and load. Everyone is ready. Alright, looks like we got 14 guys. I believe one did not make the field. I couldn't tell who. I can't really remember.
GP not like the field?
He did make the field. There was one driver who didn't make the field. I couldn't tell you who, though.
We only have 15 tonight.
14. We got 14.
No, we have 15.
No, it was 14 because if you look at Dave's string, he has 14.
Okay, it might be 14. I might have miscounted. I'm sorry. That happens.
Maybe I miscounted too, dude. I'm too tired to think. I don't want to go back and look at the stream. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Corolla and JPR on the front row.
Front row.
Green flag.
Flag is in the air.
We're racing from beautiful South Carolina.
And remember, last night it was a night race. With the trucks, it's a day race. So this is going to be different, guys, as far as the track conditions go. But so far, 20. Oh wow, they're striping. They are striping.
That is interesting. I tell you right now, you gotta get that in control because right now everywhere.
And the top three of single file now top 4.
Lap 1 is on the board.
Lap 1 to the 21. Lap 1 to the 21.
And look at that. It's all Chevys 1, 2, 3, 4. Because
1, 2, 3, and look at the full pole right there with JPR and Corolla. Wow, look at the 23 all over the 20. Oh!
Is it 21 lagging? I believe 21's lagging. I believe 21's lagging on somehow. I don't know if it's on our screen.
21's all over the place. 21 all over the place there on lap 2.
But look who's catching.
Here comes. Oh. And to the inside. And let's see. We have a battle there. Oh, nice move by Reb. Nice move by Reb. We got Duck and Dave battling for 4th. Look at Ducky. Look at Ducky. Come on, Ducky. I'm telling you. That was my dark horse tonight. I'm telling you. Good battle there for 4th as we'll check out on 4 as he's running back in about 9th or so.
That maybe is 4th, 5th, 6th.
Nope.
7th.
That is for 6th, 7th. Matty Ice up in 6th. Full up to 7th early. Nice. Oh, look at Ducky going to the inside of Dave here in 3 and 4. Gotta make it stick. Get beat. Little contact. 18 gets by. 52 and the 2 getting a little bit together. Isn't that a normal sight that we see every week in the Xfinity?
I was gonna say.
We got somebody in the back. Oh, okay. Nope. We stay green.
What happened?
Thought we had a couple cars clank, but they're good to go. We got the 33 in front. 33 in the 56 getting real loose as G-Pre and Rogue both go by the 56.
I tell you what, it's probably old tires. You know,
and not only that, the sun is out. It's got the track really slick with these trucks.
Absolutely, and looks like Dave just lost yet another spot. And that he's dropped to 7th. Remember, he scored some good points last night in the Xfinity race. He got 2nd.
He did. But we've got a 3-way battle here for the top spot here as Corolla is trying to go for the Darlington sweep. But look at JPR in full pole. My goodness, these 3 have just pulled away from the field so far.
And you gotta also realize JPR is trying his luck in Xfinity. He needed 70 points last night with 13 laps to go.
And right now he'll be fine come Kentucky. But look at this. It is really tight with these trucks here in 3 and 4.
Maddie in the wall. I think he's all right. Just gonna keep her straight.
Got a little stripe.
I think he's got a little bit. They're trying to clean. He's just, with 12 laps to go, you now gotta wonder when pit stops are gonna start. And remember,
but we got a battle for a second between the 74 and the 23.
Yep, and it looks like the 74
and look at the full pole. Look at the full pole. He clears JPR and up to 2nd. Look at these guys, 1 and 2 in points, running 1 and 2. And we saw this last week as well at Road America.
I tell you, that's exactly what a lot of guys would like. That's what Corolla needs, is those 2 that just battle.
He wants, definitely want that clean air.
Duck got loose.
What's this? 21's going to the pits. The 21 is loose. He was the 74 got into the wall. JPR to the lead. Let's check on what's going on with the 21.
Yeah, I tell you, we seen it last night. Miss pit road. You see again, also pipped.
I'm not sure if this is a strategy move early from the 21 or what's going on there.
Oh, you gotta remember, he pitted. There was a caution, and he stayed out longer than anyone else in stage 1 in the Xfinity race last night.
This might be early strategy. Early strategy here. Early strategy as tires and gas are starting to play a factor here. Full of the pit road, piff to pit road.
9 laps to go. Stage number 1.
20th rev on to pit road.
Corolla off his pit, coming off the pit lane. JPR to pit road. Is the 18 gonna pit? No.
Oh, the 23. Oh, 20. Oh, I hope the 23 did. I hope the 23 slowed down there. Oh, he almost missed pit road.
And that's going to be key. Everyone's trying not to miss pit road. There you see Pip coming off of pit road.
74 with a nice stop. Nice stop by the full pole team.
51 to pit road. 33.
33 to pit road.
And really quick, I believe the 3 is still on track. 23 is entering his box. Full pull to pit road.
Full pull's just full pull's
no.
got full pull's. Whoa! Speedway to pit road.
I believe Maddie is currently in P3. I'm not sure, but right now, with 7 laps to go, you gotta think these guys are gonna have to be good on pit road. But right now,
Gotta be sharp on pit. Gotta be sharp and get in and off pit road. That's why I'm wondering what happened with the 23 there. If he had to really woe up there on the pit road entry.
top 3 have literally put a distance between them. And actually, Duck is the leader.
Wow! So look at wow! Look at Duck.
To go. Here you go.
You're wondering. You start to. Here comes the 18 to pit road.
There you
There
go.
it is. So he decided to do a fuel run. So
Yeah,
strategy a little different. Oh, hopefully, Ducky, I hope you got that thing slowed down to 45, buddy.
Dave,
45 here
Dave
tonight.
Stays out.
Wow, the two trucks stayed out. Let's see if is he saving fuel to try to trap these guys. Some of these trucks are lap down.
5 to go, but right now, thank goodness.
But can't make it. Can't make the I can't make it the whole stage. Okay, I believe the two trucks getting ready. Two trucks headed to pit road on this lap.
He's got to.
Yep, two trucks to pit road this lap. And let's see how that cycles out.
3, I believe.
Does the 52 have an issue? Nope, 52 off the pit road. Okay. 52
Maybe
is getting 4 tires.
call.
No,
Maybe
52. Yeah, it was probably strategy. 18 off of pit road. Nice stop by the 18 team.
But now 3 to pit road as well.
3 of Jamie, and we've got ourselves a battle between the 20 and 24, and the 20 of Rev goes by the 24 of Piff.
Fresh tires or old tires? What do you do? That's the question.
It absolutely is. That strategy is the name of the game. And so far so good. Not a single caution here in stage 1.
Nope, absolutely not. Not yet.
Three truck getting service.
Dave is off of pit road. He'll be second. That puts the 74 as the leader. And I tell you, this is exactly what he needs. He needs to do what he's got to do to get these points. He wants the stage.
Absolutely. Wow, the 52 and the 2. Okay, the 2's trying to get back up to speed. Okay.
Ooh, Dave just got boot scooting boogied out of the way by the 52.
He did. He got a little boot scooting boogie, but just remember the 2 just came out of the pit, so he's got a little bit fresher tires.
No.
But it's not that. It's the fact of fresher. It's the fact that he just came out of pit road and he's got the fresh tires.
Well, yeah.
Than some of these other guys that in front of him that may have. Everybody's on different pit strategies here.
This time by 2 to go. Pits are closed.
Pits are closed here with 2 to go.
Man,
and our leader,
he is just, man's on a mission. He wants to win a 3rd time. He
look at the full pole.
I believe second is Duck. I'm sure he's happy to run second, if you ask me.
Absolutely, but here we go. 3 and 4.
1 to go this time by.
With 1 to go this time by.
I tell
White
you.
flag for stage 1. White flag for stage 1. Oh, 21 going to pit road again?
Nope, 21's on track. I don't know what you're on. You might have gotten loose. Besides, if you
I'm sorry. I apologize. I was.
But here we go.
23 striping the wall in turn 2. But look at the 74. Look at the 74 green, white checker. Full.
Oh, Dave's around back straightaway.
Oh, Dave's around on the back stretch. Oh.
I believe blew a tire. He did.
Oh, man.
Maybe he got loose. Oh, you know what the thing is? I think, let's see. Dave was just trying to be conservative, hit the apron, and around he goes on the backstretch. But yeah, stage 1, that's another playoff point, and that's putting them tied with playoff points. That's putting.
I believe they both came into. I believe. Okay, with Corolla getting the full. Yeah, wow. I'm telling you, that 21's got some competition.
Yes, he does. And right now, your stage 1 results as followed: Full Pull, Duck, Corolla, JPR, Fula, Matty, Reb, Piff, G, and Speedway. So
hey, how about Speedway getting an important stage point right there, especially when he's battling Rogue, Duck, and Matty for that those last playoff spots. So a good point there for Speedway. Good job there, buddy. Absolutely. All right, we're getting ready for stage 2. We've got the 74 and the 18 up front, the 21 and the 23 in row 2.
Green flag stage 2 is underway.
Row 3, we got the 52 and the 16. Couple of Toyotas there. And here we go. Look at the full pole.
I tell you, right now, with only 17 laps in stage 2, you go.
Oh! The 21 is just.
Trouble, I think something. Cautions.
Do we have caution?
No,
I don't think there's caution.
Brandon got loose or something. I don't know what happened. I think he got wicked loose on the restart. Just shot to the right for some.
Wow.
So
definitely got shot to the right.
That was chaotic of a restart in stage 2, but we're still going green.
But yeah, 51 gets around the 88. We keep going, but look at the full pole. Oh, I'm not sure if the 88's having issues. He's like I said. Oh boy.
Man, oh man. Right now, rolling went from
20. Oh, we got the 23 and the 21 battling for second.
And you know what that is? That 74 wants that.
That 74 is on a mission. Look at that boy. Look at full pull. Look at this. Look how he's hugging the bottom of this, and then he comes right back up. Good entry right there by the full pull.
Ooh, and here comes full.
And here comes
way too early. Way too early.
What?
Ooh.
I'm starting to wonder. Well, I'm wondering what kind of strategy's on here. You have to ask yourself what kind of strategy is he on here.
Now you got.
Well, I'll keep an eye. I'll have to keep an eye here on the 16. Let's see what's going on here. I'll keep it on the 16. Go ahead and call the action, Nick.
Man, that's probably going to be a kick in the butt if you ask me. Running inside, and you're gonna pit this early. That's a kick in the butt, man.
You have to wonder if it's strategy.
Yeah, it's too early. You just got off the pit road.
Oh, it looked like that might have been for a splash of gas. That was a really quick stop. Huh? That's. Not sure what the strategy is there by the 16.
Look at this. Look who's gaining back is JPR. He wants to win. And I tell you, he wants something.
Look at JPR. Not only did he clear the 21, but he is right there with the full pull for first. Look at this.
He is absolutely smelling
it. He talked with me last night, and he felt like he let that one get away from him last night. So that's why I went with him with my pick tonight. So I'm looking at JPR.
12 to go, stage number 2. And right now, if we can get a ride along with JPR, I tell you, coming to 11.
I've got to drive up right. Yeah, and right now he's about two truck lengths back of full pull right here for the lead.
How cool!
As they get ready to come to the start finish, and they go into 1 and 2. You also have to realize as well, 1 and 2 is a little bit more wider than what it is in 3 and 4 here on this track. And if people are starting to wonder, why does this track look like an egg? Well, it's shaped exactly like an egg. So it's a very narrow track. But look at this at 3 and 4. Look how narrow it is in 3 and 4 compared to what it is in 1 and 2 here, Nick. As I continue to follow this battle for the lead between the 74 and the 23. Great battle.
Rogue just came off a pit road. Looks like he made a pit stop. Really quick, do we have driver profiles this week?
We don't tonight, unfortunately. We're kind of switching some things up and getting more drivers onto the talk show on a weekly basis.
That's a good idea.
It gives everybody a chance to, get everything, a chance for everybody to get on there and for our audience to. Dave did. He did. Lost 2 spots.
And I think right now, riding along with Maddie, and he is up the way as the new leader. The 21 is the leader, and I tell you, that 21, I believe, blew by the 74 like, see ya. They are 1, 2, 3 as started, so.
You sure the 21 blew by the 74? Because the 23 went by the 74.
Well, yes, he did, but right now, that 21 is wanting the week sweep. I tell you, he's got a lot.
Do we have it? Okay, we had a battle there between the 51 and the 2, and the 51 at G3 gets by Dave.
Those two know how to save fuel, man. They
definitely do. Those two definitely know how to save fuel.
8 laps to go.
8 laps to go here at stage 2.
Yep, there you go. 21, 23 to pit road, I think.
Oh, like I said, we've got some. Like I said, you have to start to wonder if Fool was to play. Oh, was that? Oh, wow, Dave is all over the place there. Hold on to it, buddy. Hold on to it, Dave.
I tell you, that is.
You have to start to wonder what kind of strategy Fool was playing there at the beginning of the stage there when he came in for a splash of gas.
Yeah, that's kind of speculations, if you ask me.
It could have just been an early strategy to try to get some stage points. It's possible. It's possible. Oh. We haven't seen that. We have not seen the yellow yet.
I think 88 missed pit road.
Oh, 88 missed pit road. Oh no! Here, right, we got Speedway coming onto pit road.
Off of pit road. I believe 23 has a penalty. I don't know, but right now
23 have a penalty.
So it looks
21
like
just came off pit road. JPR just came off pit road.
Now I believe Piff's going to come to pit road. Where's the 74 right now?
74 just came across the start-finish line.
52 is having a good day. Could be.
Absolutely. Great run by Matty. Great run.
He almost got a podium last night. He was, oh my goodness, he was furious last night though.
Oh, so close. Oh, so close. Oh, 74 to pit road.
They're coming to four to go this time by.
Remember, you got to do it before the 2 to go, because pits close at 2 to go.
Absolutely. Maggie's the pit road. Is anyone else gonna follow pursue? Yes, 51 to pit road. Is the 2 gonna pit? Not
52
sure.
and 2, I believe. Yep. 51 to pit road.
3 enters his box. 20 is the leader right now. How about Reb leading some laps? He's getting his time.
Hey, the Carolina boy. Come on, Reb.
Hey, he's from North Carolina, but
yes, Carolina boy, making a short trip.
Absolutely.
18, I believe. Nope, that was the 51. Okay. How about Reb here?
Did Maddie get a penalty? Oh no!
Oh no! Not a speeding penalty! No, no!
I'm not sure, but maybe he locked him up too early. But right now,
no, 52 off pit road, 51 off pit road. But I believe I'm not sure. Oh, here comes the 20. Here comes the 20.
3 to go. They're at 2 to go.
20 pit, and the 20's pitting.
I believe that's going to give the 2 to pit road as well. Yes, 2 to pit road as well. If you ask me, you gotta hurry. Ooh boy, hold on. Dave did not get a penalty. I thought I heard.
No, I don't know. No, but Dave is back down pit road. I'm not sure if that might be just. It could just be a scheduled stop here at this point.
Probably, as you asked me.
Look, because like you said, they're able to. He's one of those guys that is able to stretch out the fuel. Oh, it was a quick stop by the three. It was a quick stop by the two truck. It might have been just for a splash.
Oh, I think
we'll see how this plays out. We'll see how this plays out.
Absolutely. But right now, I believe the 18's the leader. I'm not sure if we can. I'm trying to get to the 18. I'm not trying to get to camera angles, but 18's the lead. I believe this is 1 to go, stage 2, and here you go. Coming through 3 and 4.
Coming through 3 and 4.
I believe this is going to give Duck the stage win, and Rolling Duck will take stage 2. Is he out of gas?
Is he out of gas?
He got it. He got it.
Oh! Wow. I thought he was out of gas, but he got
the stage win. Holy
crap. That's big because he had won a stage last week at Road America. So there's that playoff point back for him. Good job, Ducky.
That is amazing to see.
Like I said, he's been a contender all night. He's been a contender all race so far.
What a night. So far.
Absolutely. He was second in stage 1 and wins stage 2. Wow.
And I think, you know what, that saved Matty Fool. Yeah, that strategy worked out perfect for him.
Absolutely. And here comes stage 2 results.
And I will give you those results in a sec. Duck, Fula, Corolla, Full Pool, JPR, Brandon, Reb, Dave, Maddie, and Piff, the top 10. Now,
wow, so a different strategy, a different top 10 there for stage 2. Now the question is how's the strategy going to play out in stage 3?
That's a good question. Here we go.
And Nick
is the leader going.
And Nick,
restart.
It's also about that time again for my favorite segment.
Go ahead.
Crank it up, baby. Crank it up, baby.
Playing ping pong as they wish. Fula to the lead. We have a driver out of tonight's commissions. Jamie parked it. Done for the night.
Oh, man.
But right now, top.
Oh, it looked like Manny got a stripe there in turn 2. Oh, boy. Oh, Jamie did retire, though. Okay. But we got ourselves a big time. Oh, we had the 21 that went from second to fourth while we were under our crank it up, and look at that. Look at the 18. Look at the 18. Look at that Toyota Tundra to the lead. We got a battle for the lead. We got a battle for the lead. 18 and the 16. Now the 21 and the 23 clank. Well, they are clanking there in 1 and 2.
Absolutely.
And not only that, how about it also has brought G-Pre up to 5th, and it's also brought Full Pull up to 6th.
This is 24 laps to go, and you gotta think.
And how about Ducky? How about Ducky?
I'm telling you, we haven't had one caution yet this whole race. 22 to go.
We could have a caution-free race here like we had at Vegas.
22 laps to go, coming to 21 to go. That is going to be the outcome. And right now, we've had, I believe, I'm not sure how many cautions y'all had last night, but we had only
2.
1 caution.
We had 2.
So in total this week, we had 3, 1 in the Cup race and 2 in the Xtreme race. Can we see a caution-free truck race here at Darlington.
But look at this. We've got 3 Toyotas. We got two Toyotas and 2 Chevys here in the top 4. The 18, the 21, the 16, and the 23.
And that
as we are at about what, 19 to go?
I will tell you in a sec once Dave hits the start finish. I believe we're at 20 to go. You think about it.
Now the question not only that is how's the fuel going to play out and what strategy is going to be played?
Absolutely. 20 to go this time by, coming to 19 this time by, looking from Corolla.
But not only that, but Full is still in the hunt.
He sure is. I mean, another driver who's still in the hunt is JPR. He'd love to get a top 3 finish. But Duck has got 19 laps to do it, and I tell you...
Come on, Ducky! Come on, Ducky!
I tell you,
they're paddling hard for second. Ducky's like, you guys keep paddling. I gotta get out of here. Ducky, you don't worry about those guys. You run your race, buddy.
He wants to
win. He wants to win. Here comes JPR inside of Fuller for 3rd.
Yes, he is.
Tight battle for 3rd. Oh, Fuller scrapes. Fuller gets a stripe. JPR around for 3rd. Here comes look at G Pre up here in the top 5. How about G Pre making a spot start?
He is a champion in Xfinity. He is a multi-time Xfinity Series champion. I tell you. Ooh, Duck, did he get loose?
I don't know. Did Duck get loose and decide to let the 21 go by?
I'm not sure.
Here we go. I don't know. Let's keep an eye on that. 18. Oh wow. But meanwhile as well, we've got the 24, the 20, and the 52 all in a battle here.
That is a 3-car battle for, I believe, a good position right now. And right now
I believe it's for 6. That's for 6, 7, and 8.
17 to go, and right now I'm not sure when that window.
Look at this, but the 18 and the 21 are just bumper to bumper.
We seen this last night where the 19 and the 90 had that same thing. Will we see the same story?
But this is different now. This is trucks. This is the 21 versus the 18, and that 18 has been very strong tonight.
Sure has. If you ask me, we've got 16 laps to go, and
question is when does people pit? When do people pit? You know, when does that fuel window open?
Now the thing is who's going to outsmart that driver? Who's going to be the first to outsmart Woo? You know.
Absolutely.
And I think right now, if you're a driver like the 18, you got to outsmart this 21 more than anyone because he's been having a good run the last couple of weeks, and I tell you, this would be a great time. 15 laps to go, and you got to think. We haven't seen a caution yet. Absolutely.
Which is even more impressive with these drivers out here tonight.
Absolutely. Coming to 14 laps to go, and
that fuel window is going to start opening up here momentarily, guys.
It just did.
Full to pit road. Now you start to
around front straightaway, keeps it going, and keeps it straight. I don't know if he's not his night, man. It's been a rough night for him. I don't know if he's on his controller or if he's on his steering wheel tonight. He tried his luck on the steering wheel, but
folks, we also want to let you know as well that Eldora is going to be one big show, as we will be here at the same time the next Thursday night, same time, same YouTube channel, as we will have our biggest race of the truck season at Eldora. Double points.
Dave just got passed by Piff, and right now
21 to pit road.
56. No, not 56.
23 to pit road. We've got 21, 18, 23 on the pit road. Everybody wants in. Now the question is who's taking what? Who's going to take tire? Who's taking 2? Who's taking 4?
What's the strategy?
Exactly. What is the strategy?
Everyone except the 2 and 24 stayed out. So here comes the 24 to pit road. This time by, I believe, the 2. Is he going to follow up pursue? Sure is. So So right now, this is where you cannot speed. This is not where you can have mistakes.
Definitely, you cannot speed. The question is who's going to get off of pit road first?
18 still in his box, 21 still in his box. That's the question. Who's going to be the first to exit? There you see the 18, 21.
21 and 18, neck and neck.
That is
21 and 18, neck and neck. This could be for the race win right here.
It sure can be, and I tell you, they want to exit as much as they do and try to beat. I just, man, it's just going to get interesting.
It's going to get wild here. But I'm telling you, that 18 has kept itself in control and in composure against that 21.
And it looks like the 16 he's right now sitting P4.
P4.
Remember, I believe he got a podium last night in third place.
Sure did.
Yeah,
sure did.
I'm not sure where.
But I'm telling you, this battle is going to be between the 21 and the 18 for the win.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
And yet they're, look, and they're right at the bumper. What do we got, about 10, 11 to go?
I don't know why Dave hasn't hit the start finish, but I'll tell you when he hits. Because whenever Dave hits. But right now, lap traffic could be a good factor for the.
And exactly, we're getting ready to come up on some lap traffic. Who can it affect more, the 21 or the 18?
Yes, we're at 10 to go, coming in 9 to go.
Yeah, like I said, we're getting ready to come up into some lap traffic here a little bit. Is it going to play a factor? Well, it hasn't played a factor yet, but this could play a factor now.
It didn't play a factor last night with 9 to go, and I tell you.
It did play. It's played a small factor.
Just a slither of it, and right now.
And right now we're getting ready to see who they're getting ready to come up on to see as far as lap traffic goes.
I believe it's the 33 of Rogue. So.
Oh no, man! Our broadcast buddy just not having a good run tonight, unfortunately. But look at Ducky; he is staying right there with that 21.
8 laps.
And they're getting ready, and they're both there, and they're both getting ready to come up on the 33.
Now you gotta wonder
who runs their line perfectly. You gotta run your line perfectly.
Another
you
thing
can't.
Is,
you cannot. Oh, 18 got a little loose. 18 got a little loose.
He's all right. He's all right.
He's okay. He's okay.
I think right now with 7 laps to go, you know.
Like I said, there's gonna be lap traffic. How is this gonna play out for these two leaders?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Up here we go. This is gonna be interesting right here.
What Duck needs that 21 to do.
What Duck needs is he needs the 30. He needs to use the. Oh. They both worked by the 33.
Good. That was a good move.
Rogue said, "Go ahead and go." 6 to go.
Look at this. 6 to go. You gotta make it
and
happen.
Duck is right on the bumper of that 21. Oh my goodness!
Does he use the bumper?
Does he use that bumper?
He wants that 21 to hit either the apron or the wall.
Oh, they both hit the wall. They both scrapped the wall.
It's all right. They're all right. It's all right. They still got a long ways to go. Long ways.
And they're getting ready to come up on the 88. I think the 88's just... I don't know.
Look at that gap. 21 has got to pull away as much as he does.
88 decided to pull out of the way.
That's very smart on the 88's part. Good.
Very smart on the 88. There's no point in trying to determine who is going to win this race.
And I tell you, that 21 does not want the 18 to pull out and say, "Thank you, sir. I'm going to let it pull away with 4 laps to go." Boy.
Yeah, but Ducky's back about 3 truck lengths right now. He's got to close in here.
He's got to hit it.
Gotta hit your marks. Both of these gentlemen here need to hit their marks.
I tell you, he needs to get in that draft and just get there. He needs to make it stick.
He's starting to get that draft a little bit. With 3 to go, I'm telling you, Ducky's about 2 truck lengths back. He's pulling. He's getting closer. 3 to go.
It is interesting here at Darlington. I would like to see a
that's a
photo.
21 starting to wash up just a little bit.
That's exactly what he needs.
And that's what the 18. Oh yeah, the 21's starting to get a little loose. 21's starting to get a little loose.
2 to go this time by. You see, look at this. This is going to be what the.
This is going to be incredible. We've got 2 to go here at the line. Can the 18 make a move?
I don't know what will the 18 do, but he's got to make it stick. He's got to give him. That's exactly right, like that. Like he's got to give him just a bumper.
Oh, yep. The 21's loose. They're playing with that. They're both playing with that dirty air against each other.
This time by 1 lap to go, sponsored by Beneath the Oaks podcast, and I tell you what. It is going to be interesting.
We're getting ready for another exciting truck finish. Here we go, guys. White flag. White flag.
What is Zuck going to do? Is he going to get there? He needs to make it work. He needs to get a good making. He's got to do it. He's got to make something stick.
Oh, there it is. Here we go. Here we go.
Not enough, but he's
not enough.
Do it.
Not enough. The 21 was able to play was able to use the dirty air. And Corolla's going to get the Darlington sweep.
And he'll go 3 in a row. He'll have the week sweep. Well done. And I believe Corolla.
Good job. Good job. Good clean racing, guys.
Oh, boys. Oh, boy. What an opportunity.
Oh, did we? Oh, we had a couple. Oh, full after the line. Wow. Oh.
JPR will finish third once more. And how about Brandon getting a 5th place finish?
How about that big black? My boy. My boy.
What a good run from
he jumps off of my he jumps off of my pit box to go run the truck race and gets a top 5. My boy.
Absolutely. Maddie will come home 7th, Dave 8th, Piff in 9th, Reb a top 10, and I believe the rest of the field will consist of Speedway, Rogue, and Turnover, and Jamie, the top.
Yep.
The rest of the field.
Yep.
And your fastest lap winner is going to be Corolla with a 29.728. Wow. Darlington. Unbelievable. Oopsies. Let me go to... So it's JPR. We'll go to the...
Okay.
There we go. Is JPR in here?
No, we're waiting on him.
Alright, JPR, where are you at? Where?
I got it, Nick.
Oh, you need an invite?
I just sent him one.
Alright.
There we go.
Alright, so let's go to third place really quick. JPR, I think you finished. Well, no, you finished second. I was about to say you had a third last night, but man, it was a good car. I mean, walk us through your race.
Nick, try again.
Hold on, give me a second. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, so man, you were up there all night running with the leaders. What happened?
I don't know. I don't really have an answer. I think I was probably as good as the 21. I was kind of patient in traffic, and then I would lose ground with all the battling. By the time we would make pit stops, time, slow pit stop, and advantage over the pit cycle. But that last fuel run, I basically screwed up my adjustments, and I had to make an adjustment for that last bit of the race, and probably top two were able to just drive away from me.
Yeah, but hey, I mean, it is a third place, and I'm telling you, I mean, it's gonna. Those are those days, but I mean, hey, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, my first season back full time in probably over a year or so. So, you obviously you want to win, but anytime you can get a decent finish, especially when you run up front, when you finish up front, it's a good feeling. So I'll take a third place and move on to next week. I don't know
Eldora.
Next week is. Yeah, glad I got a top 3 here because I'm probably going to finish last at Eldora. But
Absolutely.
we'll get through Eldora and finish up the rest of the regular season. Get ready for the playoffs. It's going to be tough. But I said it in the race while we were driving. This is probably the toughest the league has been in probably 4 or 5 seasons, where you legitimately have like 7 or 8 guys who can win on outright speed. So it's going to be tough. So a third place isn't bad when you're really battling hard. So
Absolutely.
happy I can get it.
Absolutely, man. Well, you had a second last night. You got a third last. You got a third last tonight.
A third tonight.
Thank you. I am not. My words are not going well tonight. But congratulations, my guy. Let's go to second place. My man, my guy, who I've always thought was one of like a mentor to me, according to Dave, especially Dave. Me and him go back with Dave as well. Duck. I mean. Come on, man! What happened, man?
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, we got you. Did you think you could have done anything to make it to get him? I mean, you got a stage one. That's a positive.
Absolutely, it's a major playoff point. Do you feel like that? That you got some momentum back for yourself, especially with the last couple of races there, Duck? Well, you'll be able to keep. I believe you'll be able to keep your point here this week. But it looked like you had it. And it looked like you had a really good truck. My only question is, could you have done anything different to possibly get that win, or would you have still not changed it at all and still have raced your race? Well, I did good with my picks tonight. My winner, who I wanted to win, was third, and you were my dark horse in second. So congratulations on a good run, my man. We'll see you next week for Eldora. Well, we look forward to it, buddy. We'll see you next week. You're welcome. Appreciate it.
All right, let's go to our winner, Corolla. That's a Michigan win on Tuesday and the Darlington Sweep, man. I mean, that is something. Walk us through it.
It was a great race. First off, I mean, I didn't have the pace I thought I was gonna have going into it, and it led to a really good battle. Full pole winning the first stage. You know, keeping it close. It's been a great points battle with him, and it's going to continue. But just great race overall, man. I couldn't thank Duck enough for the respectful drive-in, and we had a great battle.
Absolutely, that was a great battle. You got anything for him there?
Absolutely. With the not only with the win tonight, but also the pole and the fast lap. Do you feel like this gives you some momentum going into perhaps your best track next week at Eldora?
Man, I'm gonna say no because Darlington and Eldora, they're two completely different racetracks, and
absolutely
you have to change up a lot of stuff to run there, and you really got to change your mentality. I mean, you just got to hit your marks. I feel you have to hit your marks at Eldora a lot more to stay consistent than you do at Darlington.
Oh, absolutely, especially with the way the dirt runs.
The trucks are so bogged down, and keeping that momentum is huge.
Oh, absolutely. But well, congratulations! You've been on quite a run lately here. You know, 2 truck runs in a row, and you know, a great week for you overall here in Misfits. Congratulations! Go celebrate it, young man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a good night.
You as well, guys.
So, Justin, I think that was a really great success of a race in these last
absolutely.
And I think, you know, like I said, I hope Eldora is going to be a big showing, given that, you know, we have, what's it called? It was
double points. Double points.
Absolutely, and I hope that thing explodes on views like we had.
Absolutely. We went, for our viewers out there that watched us tonight, please tune in next week. We're going to have ourselves a great night of racing at the dirt track.
Absolutely. And next week for your 3 tracks for the 3 series, next week for Cup, we're at Bristol Dirt. I'll be there. Hopefully.
Woo!
I'm hoping to get Bristol Dirt. I've been so anxious to get that one ever since they added to the Cup schedule.
Xfinity is headed to Kentucky, where I'll be headed.
You can get a lucky horseshoe and rub on it and say, that's some luck right there.
Absolutely, and then we'll cap off our Misfits Racing Week next week, like I said, with Eldora double points night. And not only that, please tune in on Monday night as we will have Dave, our truck administrator, in the booth to discuss Eldora and also some special guests along as well.
Absolutely. With that being said, Justin, thank you so much for tuning in as always.
And to our viewers,
we want to thank our sponsors really quick, Mustang Makers, for providing our trophies. We love them. We love that they're in the works. Hopefully, you know, we are going to get them soon, but we are going to be patient on that. Printaholics making our merchandise. Hopefully we get more stuff with hats, bumper stickers, wherever you want. We're hopefully going to get more merchandise. It'll be amazing. Beneath the Oaks podcast, you can listen to them on Apple Play or Spotify, wherever you listen to your music. You can find they're a really great group of guys, and you know, take a listen to them in the car, or if you're working out or whatever. They're a great group of guys up in Connecticut or New Hampshire-ish area. They're a great group. They talk about us, and so we'd like to thank you guys for sponsoring our Extreme guys. And of course, we can't forget Tomco Prince. Very thankful for y'all. Thank you guys for so much for sponsoring our league every week, week out, and it's been a heck of a start to this season. With these next 3 races, Justin, it is no time to be messing around.
Nope, and especially next week with double points. playoff drivers that are looking to make that push, it's time to go next week.
It's time to make it or break it for these next 3 races. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to close this night out. With that being said,
until then, and when we see you at Eldora, happy tree.